think I'm live. Hey y'all, good evening. How's everybody doing? Oh my gosh, it has been a long day. But I got a lot accomplished, but my goats got cooties. No joke. Annabelle, she must have lice, is all I can figure out. I went over there today, done some chores, and I looked at her, and it looked like somebody shaved the hair off her back and like gapped it. And I'm like, what in the hell? So I was looking at her skin. It doesn't look irritated. I think she's been getting underneath her shelf in her shed and scratching her back. So she's itching. She's always rubbing up against the fence. So I'm trying to figure out what to go get her. I've been researching, sitting out here on the porch. And I'm going to try to go get her something tomorrow. I'm not sure what to get her. They have like several different things. But anyhow. Oh my gosh, where's everybody at? YouTube probably didn't notify. Uh, hey, Misty. There's Misty. How are you doing? Annabelle's got cooties, girl. She's got something. She scratched the hair off her back. She was not, it did not look like, she was not like that yesterday or last night when I put her up. She must have done it last night. Oh, if it's not one thing, it's another. What have you been doing, Misty? My damn bones has been hurting all day. My elbows, my legs, everything. Hey, cement shoes, red rum. I did get my medicine from Walmart. And I just took it like a little while ago, so maybe it'll help the pain. I'm going to be going and taking a hot bath and using my new body wash. Still didn't get my hair dyed, but oh well. I got Annabelle's shed cleaned out, at least. Hey, Shirley, what have y'all been doing? Oh, and shout out to Grandma Ducky. She sent Timothy an awesome gift. It's a surfboard like you hang on the wall. It's got sharks on it. It's really, really cool. Thank you, Grandma Ducky. Sorry I've missed the morning chats. My sleeping schedule is screwed up. That's all right, Cement Shoes. Yesterday I didn't do a morning chat. I went to the doctor. Oh my God, I came across a snake in my backyard today. I swear it wanted to eat me. It chased me. Ballsy mofo is still in the same place too. Is it a black? It's probably a black racer. I have missed so much. The kids are out of school and we're trying to put our house on the market and move to my grandma's farm. Life is crazy. Yeah, I get it. Timothy's been with me for the last 2 weeks, so school's out. So I've been streaming from the porch in the mornings. And it is not the greatest. But I was listening back to my live stream. I didn't hear all the noise in the stream like I was hearing when I was streaming. So maybe it's not as bad as what I think. Now, the chickens were loud this morning. They're usually not making noise at that time. I turned nocturnal again. Oh gosh, I used to have sleeping problems. I sleep pretty good, but if I get woke up, it's hard for me to go back to sleep. Hey, Mommy Mars. Chloe's actually been doing better with her coughing. Well, she's been coughing a little bit today, but besides that, she's done pretty good. Hey, Gabby. No, it wasn't bad. I could hear you fine. Okay. See, I always trip out because it's so loud to me. But my microphone is supposed to help cancel out background noise, but it sure didn't cancel out those hens and that freaking raven. I just sent a pic to you, Cece. Okay, I'll look at it when I get off here. Hey, Tracker, I'm getting ready to build an ark if this rain doesn't stop. Oh, I know. Hey, Grandma Ducky. Oh, Timothy loves that surfboard. I went in there a few minutes ago and I was like, let me see that surfboard. And he's like, why? And I was like, I just want to take a picture of it and make a post. I'll give it back. I told him I would get him a shark comforter and get him some curtains to match. He loves it. It's so cool. Mark loved it. I've been trying to find Mark's video of when he went down in a cage and all those sharks were around in Hawaii. It'd probably get a lot of views. It's pretty cool. Ooh, I like the hammerhead on that surfboard. Those are cool. Oh, goodness. Yeah, Cement Shoes, how is everything? That was so cool. I know, it is. Ooh, I wish I could do like a mural in his room somehow with like, sharks. Oh, it'd be so cool. Yes, he loved it. He was thrilled to death. That's like, you got mail. Mark came in, he's like, Timothy has mail. And I was like, hmm. And then I was like, well, I'll open it, see what it is, then I'll give it to him. I was like, oh, that is so cool. Your irritation at the chickens that crow this morning cracked me up. Hey, them stinking ravens, that's all they do is squawk. And it seemed like every time I spoke and stopped, it started squawking, whatever you call it. I'm going to try to ignore it. Hopefully, them chickens is not making noises. I went and took some of their eggs today. Um, some of them I left in there because I guess the barred rock and the white hen Shirley decided they was going to hatch babies. I went and put them up last night, and that barred rock was sitting on eggs. And then when I went over there today and got the eggs, when I let them back out, I noticed the white hen went in there and sat on them. So I'm going to let them hatch a few babies. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I can't keep all those babies. I especially can't be keeping no roosters. I done got one crazy rooster. I didn't, one more thing should be arriving shortly for Timothy, my new shark buddy. Oh, thank you, Grandma Ducky. Thank you so much. You didn't have to do that. He's very appreciative. Hey, Kim. How are you doing? Enjoying summer? If summer would get started, quit this freaking raining. I think that's why my bones has been hurting today. I had to put a brace on my elbow. God, it was like killing me. But this new medicine I'm taking, I cannot take anything that has, I'm not supposed to take any over-the-counter stuff. It's got naproxen and stuff in it. I like sharks too, but I'm more partial to dolphins and killer whales. Killer whales are awesome. I always aggravate Timothy and say, an orca can kill a great white. He gets so mad. It's the truth. It can. What do you think they call them? Killer whales. The Joe Clyde case is killing me. I clicked on it this morning before my stream. They really wasn't talking. I don't know what the hell they was doing. And I clicked off of it. I haven't watched the first bit of it. Oh, weirdo Chad Daybell had an arraignment today, and I know people's upset he pleaded not guilty, but guys, they all do. That used to upset me too. And then I realized they all plead not guilty at arraignments. Most of them change their pleas sometimes. Yeah, they all do. I mean, if you go in front of them for a DUI, most of the time your lawyer will say not guilty at the arraignment and then change it, the hearing, trial, whatever. All them weirdos say not guilty, though. He's guilty of sin. He's in his damn backyard. What's he going to say? He didn't know it? Come on. Oh, yeah, and the prosecutors are not going to fight this competency stuff with Lori Vallow. They're just going to let her go to her treatment program, her restorative treatment. I think it's how you pronounce it. And then when she gets competent to know, the charges against her, she'll stand trial. I hope she knows this is not going to get her out of trouble. This does not mean she is legally insane. It just means, basically temporarily, I guess. I love to do the cage diving with the bull sharks and great whites. Oh gosh, that would be a little scary. Oops, I'm behind the chat. No, that's all right. Yeah, there's like a whole video on one of them little sticks, you put in your computer. I can't remember their names. Of him doing that, and we can't find it. We were looking for it the other day because I was like, I want to put that up on the Funny Farm channel. It's original content. Yeah, she's not crazy. It's bullshit. It means she's having her monthly. According to her, none of that happens to her anymore. Because she's a heavenly being. She don't feel pain. She don't gotta poop. She don't gotta eat. She don't gotta have her period. That weirdo. Look, she was competent when she was like reading his books and planning all this out and plotting to cash in on insurance money of Tammy's with Chad and trying to cash in on Charles's, but he'd switched it. She was competent then, and when they were killing her kids. I'm afraid that this is going to turn permanent for Lori Vallow because she knows how to pretend and manipulate, so it could be a permanent thing. She could stay in a mental institution. You may be right, Gabby, because I think she had an evaluation one time. Like, Charles insisted on it somehow. Anyways, and she was bragging to Melanie Gibb how she went in there and fooled that guy, lady, whoever. She knew better. That's why she's competent. She knew better than to go in there and tell a therapist, psychologist, whoever, that she was a heavenly being, the chosen one, magical powers. Magical powers, my ass. That reminds me of the movie 47 Meters Down. Yeah, my butt's not doing that. I'm not going to be cage diving with those sharks. No, no. I just like to go out on the water and watch the whales, dolphins. I've been deep sea fishing before. I think the trip to Hawaii was to make plans on how they were going to handle this. Yeah. So were the kids, see, I get confused. Were the kids already dead when they were in Hawaii? Yeah, right? Or no? Well, they went to Hawaii twice, didn't they? I don't know. I'm all confused now. I'll have to go back and look. So the kids were already dead when they went to Hawaii. Okay, okay. So they only went once when they went and got married. Oh yeah, that was the name of the movie, 47 Meters Down. Hey, there is another movie where this girl gets stranded on like a rock, and there's like this mean shark in the water trying to kill her. Of course, they were looking for a friend. They got to be crazy to think no one looked for those. I know it. Didn't they know? I mean, they're just such narcissists and morons. Just thought they could really just tell people, hey, the kids are all right, but you're not seeing them. Hey, the world does not work that way. You may not have to produce them to relatives, but when the police is asking for them, you got to produce them. I knew those kids were dead. I hate to say it, but I knew it. I kept saying, well, I guess it's possible they could have stashed them somewhere. But I really knew in my gut and heart that something horrible, horrible had happened. Because especially when they brought her back from Hawaii, I thought to myself, if she's got them stashed somewhere, She's got to know now she's in serious trouble, just, So if they're alive, she'll probably tell where they're at so she'll get out of jail. Yeah, I think it took them a while to figure out where they were. There's more people involved in this. Melanie Gibb is not no hero. She's absolutely not a hero. I think she participated in it. Isn't it funny that the last time JJ was seen, Melanie Gibb and her warlock boyfriend, his name's Warwick, I think, last name, were there? And they said Alex was taking JJ to his apartment. He had him carried over his shoulder, sleeping. And Lori was saying, like, JJ's possessed. He knocked something off the refrigerator, saying a bunch of nonsense. Maybe JJ was dead. Maybe he wasn't asleep. I just believe they were more involved because that stupid cult meeting they recorded. Melanie Gibb was eating up everything Lori was saying and laughing, just so giddy. Let me tell you something. Melanie Gibb is a follower. She's a sheep. Well, the Olsen baby was in a storage bin. I know it. Always love. Hey, always love. Hopefully I get my tie-dye kit I always love. It wasn't in the mail today. We'll be tie-dyeing as soon as we get a chance. And it's all the people that follow the Melanie Gibb, her husband, her niece. I know it. I know it. And I believe that Lori's niece, she knew what was going on too. She was in on this too because she tried to have Brandon Bedreau, her ex-husband, killed. He was shot at, allegedly by Alex Cox driving Tylee's Jeep that was registered to Charles Fallow. Hibiscus, the whole case is insane. I know. How many details do we not know? A lot. A lot. What you going to tie-dye? Probably just the shirt. I got one shirt left. I need to go to Walmart and get some more. I've only bought 6. 6 white shirts total since I started this tie-dye stuff. I may get me a big white towel, like bath sheet. Maybe a little smaller and tie-dye it. For me, a beach towel. Melanie Gibbs life support system for a black hole. I know it. She is a complete weirdo, even with her interviews with Nate Eaton. Gosh, she's a weirdo. Like, lady, what are you freaking smiling about? You're part of the worst case ever. One of the worst cases ever. Ordered some white cotton shirts, so hopefully they will be here by Friday. My sister's coming in this weekend, so I can't do it this weekend. Well, that's all right, I always love. We'll find a time to do it. Yeah, I want a tie-dye beach towel. I want to make my own. We could tie-dye sheets. We could tie-dye pillowcases. You can make those fancy bleached out jeans with dollies, bleach too. Oh yeah, I've been watching some videos on how to bleach tie dye, as they call it, or bleach dye. Ran into a boy that tie dyed a shirt to look like the Rock, looking so. Oh, there's so many different designs you can do, so many ways to fold them. I was watching this kind of crunched up design today. It was pretty cool. Just kind of crunch up the t-shirt. She called poor little JJ a drug baby. She should burn in hell for that alone. I know, you don't say things like that. I mean, if you're going to talk like that, if you're going to tell somebody about it, say, um, he had drugs in his system when he was born. Bless his little heart, or something like that. You don't say he's a drug baby. Really, you shouldn't be even telling nobody his business. Melanie G is still communicating with Lori. I think she's using different name and address to confuse jailers. She probably is. She's a complete weirdo. The only reason she started cooperating is because she know they was in big trouble when, police came knocking looking for them kids. She lied to them at first. She's like, yeah, JJ's here. He's on his way back to his mom's. She waited a few days, then she called police back and told them the truth. Then she made a deal with them, her and her warlock boyfriend. And that bitch also wants a cell phone. Her lawyer's trying to get her one. Yeah, I knew that wasn't going to happen. That's like the stupidest thing ever, to think a judge is going to make the jail give her a cell phone when that's considered contraband. Well, them inmates would start a freaking riot if they give that old bitch a cell phone and not them. They made deals with the devil, yeah. Yep. Just like prosecutors made a deal with the devil with Crystal Kenny. Now that old fat ass is out. I know I'm chunky. She's a hell of a lot bigger than me. A hell of a lot bigger. She's got an extra wide load. That's another one that's just plumb pathetic. Desperate. I never seen people so desperate for a man they'd, be willing to kill an innocent person. Help cover for a murder of an innocent person. Pathetic. That's what I'm saying to mock any child, especially to a special needs child. My baby cousin, to them are special needs. I would knock someone the F out if they mocked my family. I know. And something else I can't stand is crack babies. Hey, you don't got to say it like that. If you want to talk about it, say born addicted in the system or something. There's a better way to say it. Oh, Sapphire, when these chickens hatch, you're going to have to come and get some or something. Oh, thank you, Kim. Casey Anthony had a video of her getting involved in a bar fight. I know it. We listened to the 911 call. We watched the body cam footage. Hey, there's a good little episode about Casey Anthony on Lifetime Television Network. If you go back to On Demand, it's called Cellmate Secrets. First episode's about Casey Anthony. I watched it. I put it on again today to listen to when I was in the kitchen folding clothes and stuff, trying to sit down in my office chair doing it. I've been trying to stay off my legs but get stuff done. Oh, did you watch that, Kim? Wasn't that interesting? Oh, weirdo. I can't believe anybody would. That girl that she was cellmates with, what's her name? Robin Adams McDonald or something now. She was a complete idiot. You talk about somebody naive. She's a nurse, never been in trouble before, married this cop, undercover narcotics officer, and he was growing weed. And they busted him, and she got in trouble too, and he didn't even try to say, hey, she didn't know about it, wasn't involved, nothing. And she went to jail for prison for 10 years. But while she was waiting to be transferred and all that, they had brought Casey Anthony in, and they started exchanging letters and stuff. And the way I took it, I believe Robin had the hots for Casey. Oh, and allegedly, this Robin chick, she said Casey was in love with Jose Baez, in love with him. And the guard, Sylvia, who actually lost her job over those two assholes, she said that Jose Baez and Casey Anthony's relationship was not normal. She didn't like it. It was too, I don't know, they were too close. But at the time he represented her, he had a small child and his wife was pregnant. That's exactly right, Cement Shoes. Kids can't help anything. Oh, that was so good, CCB, too. I'd hope she would get taken out. Oh, yeah, I know. Um, and see, when Robin got transferred to prison, she had letters and stuff from Casey. It actually showed some of the letters, a little bit of them. in that episode. But anyways, I guess she told authorities, hoping that she would get some time knocked off her sentence. And they actually brought her back where to Orange County to testify at Casey's trial, but she didn't. She didn't have to. She didn't get no time, knocked off her sentence. And Sylvia, the guard, the nice lady, I really liked her, lost her job over them. She really didn't. I mean, Casey wasn't supposed to talk to nobody, and Sylvia would let Robin talk to Casey just like for a second. And Robin was going, to do something, take a shower or something, stop by and talk to Casey for a minute. She didn't see nothing wrong with it, but it was against the rules. Didn't Casey live with him and his wife? The old man. Hey, now Casey is a private investigator. Who would want that bitch investigating anything for them? If I was her, I would be afraid to go out in public. I wonder how many times a week people are like, baby killer, when they see her. I would. I act, respectable in public, but I would have to yell that at her. Hey, Debbie. Yeah, she went into law enforcement and left on good terms. The warden made sure, yeah, that she got to resign instead of being fired. I really like her. I sure not forgotten. I don't forget about evil people and their evil deeds. Not me. Here she was dating some cop and getting into it with a woman over him at the bar. Hey, look, she started that crap. She walked up to that girl and made her aware that her boyfriend was texting her. She started that. She wanted that girl to know. Some people wouldn't have thrown a drink. They might have took that drink upside her head or something. I sure would have punched somebody in the mouth for that. Then I go punch him in the mouth. I can't wait till Crystal goes on the stand. But these young adults don't care about stuff like this. I know it. Oh, I do. Crystal. Yeah, who is Crystal? Probably in the Joe Clyde Daniels case, maybe. Okay, yeah, in the Joe Clyde case, the mom, yeah. So what happened? They never did find his body, did they? I remember something about them finding some rubber boots or some rain boots or something of his, not far from the family's house. I need to refresh my memory on this case. It just happened in Tennessee. No, they didn't find his body. And he had autism. Poor little feller. Bless his heart. I really think the mom and Alex are the ones. Yeah. They'll be convicted, I'd say, of murdering that little boy. In this case, they put him in well, or police thought they did. Kids with autism are very sensitive and special, and they can read people's energies. I bet he was scared to death of them. No, updates on the West Boys. And we need to look. I'll see what I can look up tonight. I thought we were talking about the evil Crystal Kenny from the Weirdo Patrick. What's his face? Patrick Frazee, yeah. I thought that too at first. They even asked if they could prosecute Alex. Alex Cox. My oldest is on the spectrum, is very alert about surroundings. Yeah, and they can pick up on people's energies and stuff too. easily. I can pick up on people's energies. That's why when Mark is in a bad mood, I can feel it. His energy is so freaking strong. I'm very sensitive to that. And it makes me, I don't know, makes me very anxious. I can just, I don't know. I can feel his frustration and stuff. It's so weird. But he's happy as a pig in mud, honey, today. He got him a new truck. Jesus. He does this, guys. He'll get in these bad moods and then he'll go out and buy something and it'll satisfy him for a while. This is going to be a big, big regret. I was like, what in the hell was you thinking? Going and buying a two-wheel drive vehicle. Like, you are going to be regretting this in a couple months. Wait and see, you will. It's a red Silverado, two-wheel drive, 2000 model. It's new to me. Oh, I thought you said he got a piece of ass. No, he's not getting no ass here, honey. Not until he straightens it. He did go get my medicine for me and some body wash. He's like, what kind of body wash you want? I was like, just pick me out some. My skin's doing better. Just pick me out some. You know what smells I'm always talking about. Me, Silverado drinks gas. He got rid of our freaking Jeep. Our pretty black Renegade. Or maybe it was a Trailhawk. I believe it was a Trailhawk. He got rid of that, y'all. Cheap on gas, leather seats, heated seats, everything. For a freaking truck that's only a three-seater. He's like, there's plenty of room if we had to ride. I was like, that is not the point. Oh, I'm going to teach the dogs to ride in the back. I was like, oh, no, you're not. My dogs will jump out there and hang themselves. At least he's going to have him sleeping in that truck instead of the doghouse. Oh, my God. You know what? He can go buy any damn thing he wants, as far as I'm concerned, as long as it puts him in a good mood. It's the way I've always been with him. Yeah, and one day he got this fit. He just had to go get climbing gear to go rappelling. He was going to go rock climbing, y'all. So he had to go to Bristol and buy about $500 worth of stuff. Guess what? It's never been used. But honey, after he bought it, he was happier than a pig in mud. Hey, you body wash out of it. Oh my gosh. Got him a Harley's, ordered all kinds of stuff for it, new handlebars, all kinds of stuff. Whatever floats it for him. Mm-mm-mm. That's alright, because I use all this against him when I want something. Of course, if I ask for something, he'll get it. I just don't like asking, you know what I mean? I like buying my own stuff. Um, but I'll be like, well, I want this moon glow necklace. You did buy a set of handlebars and a new truck. $15,000 down payment, which that was the Jeep traded in. I got my way, cement shoes. And how I told him about the hens, I was like, hey, I went over there last night to close them up. That hen wouldn't let me take her eggs. He should have known I was lying. I don't take eggs at night. Sonny's in there. I didn't think about it. That's why you shouldn't lie. Well, it wasn't a lie. She was sitting on her eggs, but I didn't try to take them. I was like, I can't take them now. She'll quit laying eggs, and that'll cause her health complications. So what I did, because I don't want 20 chickens, I went over there and I took a bunch of eggs from her today. But one of the barred rocks, I believe it's Little Bit, and Shirley are both sitting on the eggs. When the barred rock was out eating today, Shirley went in there and sat on the eggs. I left them about 10. I gotta start gathering my eggs in the morning. I've been plumb lazy. I've not felt good. I've been slacking. I've not felt good. I've been in a lot of pain lately. I don't know what I'm going to do with my animals when I have knee surgery. This probably won't be for 6 more months or so. Hopefully. I'm not ready for it yet. Oh my gosh, I wish you lived here. I'd give you some. I gotta take my neighbor some. I didn't feel like walking up through that field today. My legs was hurting. But I had to clean out Annabelle's shed and pull some eggs. So, we'll have some little Sunny Roo babies soon. I don't know what I'm going to do. I guess when they hatch, I'll go in there and take them out. I guess. I don't know. I'm afraid Sonny might kill them. Someone said he'll act like a teacher to them. Maybe he won't kill his own babies. I think I should just let nature take its course. I love my fishing toys though. I can't say much. Oh yeah, Mark likes to fish too. Oh my God, next thing you know, he'll be buying a freaking boat. Does she just give you the eggs? I have so many. I wish I had somebody else to give them to. My mom's like, ew, chicken eggs. And I'm like, where do you think eggs from the store come from? She's so, God, out there. I'm like, my chickens are better fed than those ones at the factories. Big Tracker, he's had kayaks and everything. We have kayaks. We used to kayak with Smokey, our schnauzer. He had a little life vest. Most of the time I didn't kayak. I just got on a big round tube and Mark pulled me from the kayak. Sometimes I have Smokey sitting with me with his life vest on. Sometimes he'd sit with Mark. And then I messed up my leg, and we've not been doing much of anything the last few years. No, not Eglin eggs. They are magic. Hey, if you knew how they treated, I don't know about Eglin Company, but most places treat those hens horrible. If you knew how they treat them, you'd never buy another egg from the store. Sometimes when they can't lay eggs anymore, a lot of times they just put them down in a wood chipper and kill them alive. Yep, they're done with them. And they're all just crowded together inside this place. They never get to go outside. They never get to pet grass or anything. It's sad. It's wrong. Yeah, it's cruel. I know a lot of people's like, oh, it's just a chicken. Well, you're supposed to respect animals. Yeah, I watched a little documentary on it one time, and I was like, I'll never buy eggs from the store again. My hen's eggs are really good. They really are. They're like the best eggs I've ever ate in my life. Bunny's blue eggs are good. They're just as good as the other hens. Actually, I like them a little bit better. I keep telling my son he needs to respect me. I'm an animal. Hey, he needs to respect you. It's right. You're a mama bear. Hey, my son, he respects me. He's a good kid. They are kicked around, stepped on. People working at chicken factories are horrible. I watched that documentary. Yeah, and I watched this one thing where this woman walked by one of those factories and they had just put some chickens down in that wood chipper, but one of them didn't go in there. It like somehow saved itself. It didn't fall down in there. And she crossed the fence and saved it. Oh, that's good, Kim. My son, he's respectful, polite. He don't believe in calling women names. Never caught him calling a woman a name. He'd be in some serious trouble. Some serious trouble. He knows it. He knows better. He's going to grow up to be a good man. Oh, that was a lucky chicken. I know. Ever since I saw that. And they treat milk cows bad too, y'all. What was that documentary I watched? It was, they was just throwing them little calves into this trailer on top of each other. They was treating them horribly. I believe it was Mayfield milk. I'm pretty sure. I'd have to go back and look, but it was horrible the way they're treated. Makes me not even want to buy milk. And they're just kept inside. A lot of those heifers just kept inside in a building, all gated in place. It's awful. I watched this woman on TikTok, and she actually saved a pig. It was on its way to the slaughterhouse, but it fell off the truck on the highway. And she stopped and got him. His name's Dominic, and he's just full of life. Hey, Melanie. I couldn't believe that one male in this community said his wife the other night, had any man spoke to me like that, he would have been eaten a boot. Who was it I always love? I've not been watching nothing. I quit watching all the like drama videos. The only thing I've watched is about that Shanny for Christ. Well, the Russians are killing our meat supply. Anyway, I can't eat meat. Well, only chicken. Your son's a good boy, so they say, oh, thank you. Yeah, he is. I don't, I hate to eat chicken, but I'd rather eat chicken as long as I don't see it than like hamburger meat, stuff like that. BSJ told his wife to shut the F up in front of everybody. Mm. Now, me and Mark, we've had words, and he's called me names and stuff, but he don't do it in front of anybody. Shouldn't call me names at all. I told him that the other day, too. Which he's not since that last time. He just gets hateful, y'all. Negative energy. I just don't believe in men calling women names. I don't expect a man to stand there and be cussed out by a woman, not say nothing back either. Like, I get that. Nobody should call anybody names. But like I told Timothy, the best thing to do if you're in a situation like that, which I need to practice what I preach, is try to be the bigger person. Just let them call you names. They can be the asshole. Yeah, yes, on a live, I seen a clip. I don't watch him. Well, I think they kind of talk to each other like that, though. I'm not defending them, but I mean, really, I've noticed that. I think that's kind of like a normal thing, unfortunately. I quit watching the drama, guys. It's probably almost a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. It kind of got old, and then one day I was listening to it, and Timothy said, oh my God, they sound like middle schoolers. What's going on? And I cut it off, and I just not watched it since then. It made me think, he's right. And what am I doing? Wasting my time on this nonsense. Listening to that nonsense. For real. So I just watch, like, my vintage makeup and tie-dye and some true crime documentaries sometimes. That's about it. I've been trying to stay off YouTube during the day, to be honest. Because you can spend too much time on here watching stuff. It's bad for your eyes. I watch The Bloodlines and Broadchurch, both really good crime shows. Oh, really? I like to watch, I think it's real true crime, real or reels? I believe it's real, REEL, true crime documentaries. And, of course, I watch my vintage makeup and tie-dye tutorials. I watched some ghost stories. I did not get a chance to see your purple tie-dye. I'd love to see it. Oh, the purple and blue one? Hold on, I'll go get it. I just washed it. I brought the red, white, and blue one too. I couldn't believe the green one I did turned out good. I gave that one to Timothy. So here is the purple and blue one. It turned out pretty good, and this has been washed a couple times, and it really didn't fade that bad. But I've got that new kit. It was probably delivered this afternoon to the post office. And my hermit crab food, which I freaking named. But it's Tulip brand, and it's got soda ash and stuff in it, so the colors will be a lot brighter. They won't fade as bad. Here's the red, white, and blue one, which did not turn out bad. It did fade a little bit. Now, I've not worn this since I made it, rinsed it, and run it through the washing machine. I was going to save it to wear to the 4th of July for that. We'll probably be tie-dyeing that weekend. But I'm going to get tired of tie-dyeing shirts. I need to make Alex's little girls some tie-dye shirts and send them. Because they're hippie. They had some photos. It's been a while back made, and they look like little flower children in their attire, their little floral headbands, everything. It's so cute. It's back in style, though. Yes, Timothy loves tie-dye. His green one, he has it on. It looks good. I thought I messed that up, but no. The next one I do is going to be rainbow. We're going to do some rainbow colors. I've always wore tie-dye. I have quite a few tie-dye shirts. Now I can make my own, so that's cool. Hopefully I'll get better at it. I'm not very crafty, and Mark was like bragging on them, so that says something, because he's very artistic and crafty. And he was like, "Oh, those shirts turned out nice." Actually, he's like, "Oh, did you already give that green one to Timothy?" And I was like, "Yeah, but I'll make you one. I think I'll make him like a black and white one." Anyways, you know what else is back in style, Kim? Denim overalls. Denim bibs, as they call them. Hell, I don't think they ever went out of style. I like them. I'm going to get me a pair. I had a pair in high school. Oh, goodness. Well, guys, I guess I'm going to get off here. I'll have to go put up the animals in a little bit. Y'all say a prayer for Annabelle. She's got the cooties. She's got the cooties or something. Yes, but I look so fat. And I probably will too, Kim. Hey, I've lost weight, and I'm going to keep on losing weight. I've been eating a lot of salads and not a lot of junk food. Only thing I eat is popsicles. And actually, I'm going in to get me a bomb pop in a minute. Then I'm going to take me a hot bath after I put my animals up. But I need to lose some more weight. Yep, prayers for Annabelle. What I'm going to have to do is we're going to have to move that shelf over where she's scratching her back, and I'm going to get her some treatment. I need to bath her, but I don't think that will go over too well, considering goats hate water. I'm going to try to get some dust, because I know what's going to happen if I have to spray her with something. She's going to go crazy on me. Dust might not be as bad where it's not, she won't feel wet. Anyways, good night, everybody. I'll see y'all in the morning. Talk some true crime. Be safe. Be kind. Peace. Thanks for chatting with me.